Right, everybody. Welcome to the New York session now. So this is exactly the session we are waiting for. We're going to be trading again. Let me get my cup. All right. So we have the opportunity today. We had a very amazing opportunity earlier today in the morning. The London session gave us an incredible trade itself. So the price actually moved from, I closed the earlier trade. I closed at 1 to 3, but it ended up giving us a 1 to 6. So if I had left it, maybe we would have even passed the challenge already. Like if I left the trade running since that London session, but I decided to close because I didn't want to just overlook this area right here. I didn't want to just, belittle this level. So I made sure that I look at it. So anyway, I took profit there. And now it has given us the opportunity to come and take trade now in this session. All right. So let me show you what we have on the do we have on the equity hedge, the 5K challenge account itself. All right. So market is opening already. Let's just go and check what's doing. So I'm looking for opportunity to sell actually. All right. Let me just stop the studio mode. Yeah, I'm looking for opportunity to sell NASDAQ in this session. So that's what I'm thinking. That if NASDAQ should give us any selling momentum or selling pressure, I'm going to be taking a sell. Right now, it's currently giving a buy momentum to the upside, right? Based on what I'm seeing on the MT5 and all. But I'm going to think that it's possible though that we get a buy to the upside, and honestly, it's actually possible that we get a buy that goes a lot. It's just that are we able to sustain that buy? So I'm trying to. I think I might take a buy just because previous day high is above the corner. Guys, should we join the buy? Should we join on the buy? So if we're buying, for example, anyway, there's already rejection right now. If we're buying, the stop is very crazy, 145. By the way, we need just one trade in order to pass the challenge now. So just one trade, which is going to pass us the challenge. So from where I stand right now, I'm thinking that, the buying pressure from NASDAQ is really going to be, I'm skeptical about buying NASDAQ right now. I'm very skeptical about buying NASDAQ. And the truth is, NASDAQ is in a demand zone. Just like yesterday, let me see what S&P 500 is doing actually. Just like yesterday, NASDAQ was on a demand zone and they just started pushing up. Wasn't expected, but not unexpected, but I'm just like trying to be careful about the buy scenario based on the other things that's going on now. You can see how much of the buy we have yesterday. We quickly recover back all the buy. So in my mind, I'm thinking that, if we see a buy pressure that is trying to go up, it might just be like a fake out kind of a thing. So I'm trying to be very careful. So I'm trying to be very careful because of that. Anyway, we have to trade carefully. In order to trade carefully, well, this is a good zone actually. If you look at it on 4-hour, yeah. So on 4-hour, price potentially tapped in already into the extreme demand zone. This one here, this one to the left, and now is reacting to the top part. Based on what is happening, I believe that maybe NASDAQ is going to go all the way further down. So I want to stick to sell opportunity today. Maybe from tomorrow I can start looking for buying opportunity. But today, my brother, I am going to potentially wait for sales. I'm gonna wait for more sales happening. I think it's probable. It's probable to no, don't buy. Actually, someone's asking if you should buy. No, do not buy. I'm waiting for a potential. Today I'm looking out for sell. I think we should sell more. So the buy is gonna happen, but uh, it's not nice. The setup for buy. You have to put your stop loss here. So if you're buying, for example, your stop loss has to be on this level right here. You see? And that's basically like a 228 point stop loss. But your TP can only be, previous day high for you to even get 122. And that doesn't make sense. So you want to take a trade that does make sense, because this trade right now, where you have to put your stop loss, it's ridiculous. And if you say you want to put your stop loss here, it's not the best place to put it. Not the best place. And this one you can get 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4. But it's highly inefficient actually. So depending on how the first 15 minutes candle close, if the 15 minutes candle close, if it closes bearish, so let's wait for the first 15 minutes candle to finish. When it finish, then we would we are going to wait. We're going to we're going to see what to do. So let me check on 5 minutes. On 5 minutes, there's a rejection candle already. I'm thinking that I should actually start selling NASDAQ. There's a big rejection candle on 5 minutes, and that is not unexpected. It's not unexpected, and that to me is a much more better trade than to actually buy NASDAQ. Actually, the current sell formation that it's happening right now. So if I should look at it, it took the high then rejected. Let me see it on 1 minute. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to stay on 1 minute and monitor how this level holds. So I think potentially I'm getting ready to sell NASDAQ right now. I'm gonna put a risk on NASDAQ on selling because let me just hold on a little bit. But I'm thinking that I'm gonna sell NASDAQ. Right. So I'm preparing the account now in case I'm ready to sell. I'll just click on sell straight up. Then, but so right now, I don't think I want to sell yet. I want to just wait and see if this level of 1 minute is going to hold. If it doesn't hold, then I'll cancel the idea right now. And right now, it looks like the concept of sell should hold on because the buy already fly above this. So, okie dokie, we are going to be patient today. I think this is another day to be very patient. If you don't see an entry in this session, we're going to see an entry like later on. So it's no problem. There's no problem. If we don't see an entry in this session right now, then the entry will come later on. So it is what it is. Let's see what S&P 500 is doing on the other hand. S&P 500 as well is okay. It's going up, going down, then potentially going up. All right, it's doing the same thing. So right now, what's trying to happen is NASDAQ is potentially making a decision at the resistance level, or at least the 1 minute resistance level. So if this level cannot hold, then another level that we'll go and look for selling opportunity from is where, let's see. Okay, so the buyers are actually winning right now. They are pushing the price much higher. Let me see, how many points have we done since opening? 100. Even if we scalp it, actually we would make money, but let's see. 200. Oh, I think they might actually enter back into the Asian range, and if NASDAQ enter back into the Asian range, there's a chance that they would go to the midline of Asian range, then they will go for the high of. Okay, we'll see how it goes. All right, let's give it some minutes. If we don't get a trade in this session, we would potentially get a trade later on, 2-3 hours later. So like I said yesterday, when I don't get a trade in the session itself, I can get within like 2-3 hours after, and then there would have been like another setup that would come up. But right now, we are supposed to have joined the buy. Well, I was very scared of taking the buy trade, so I don't want to be cooked. Apparently, though, you have to be in one direction. So anyway, for the buy to actually be very good, we need to see this level, hold. If this level holds, then yeah, we are going to potentially, if this level should hold, then potentially NASDAQ will sell. Well, if this level doesn't hold, then bro, NASDAQ's gonna just fly. Just fall. So these are our watching zone right now. A watch zone. So in this zone, I just mark now, NASDAQ needs to respect the zone. So if NASDAQ respects the zone, then potentially we are going to be all right for selling. We are going to be all right for selling NASDAQ. Oh my God, let's wait, guys. This is the thing about trading. It's all about waiting and waiting and waiting. You wait for setup, you wait for TP, you even wait for stop loss. You wait for everything, man. You wait for everything. You wait for everything. You can see how the pullback, sellers are like finding every opportunity to pull back NASDAQ, like seriously. And that's exactly what I'm scared about, because if you take a buy and then it's facing a lot of rejection from sellers. But anyway, 5 more minutes, we are going to decide what we are going to do in 5 more minutes. In 5 more minutes, let's wait for 5 more minutes. Yeah, I do have a Telegram. Someone is asking if I do have a Telegram. Yeah, there's a Telegram channel. You can check the description of every single video, even this live stream. Then you can just click the link to join the Telegram channel. Basically, the Telegram will share the updates, and like the trade I took yesterday, I shared the trade on the Telegram itself, so you can know exactly when I am entering a trade, and especially for the challenge purpose. Right. We are seeing rejections right now, and I don't want the sell to leave us. I want to know exactly the, like we getting like a good sniper entry for the sell. It's going to give us a really good one. Although right now this is still a normal formation for a buy continuation, but in order to sell, I want to see like, a level taken out. Imagine that from here, they take out this level like this. Then NASDAQ can do a little bit of pullback. Then we can take a sell to the downside. At least that tells us that the character has changed, the structure has changed to bearish, and then potentially this high is going to be the high that our stop loss should be. When it comes to selling NASDAQ, the only thing you're trying to really care about is where are you going to put the stop loss? Like, where is the best place to put your stop loss? And that's exactly what we're trying to look for right now. That's why I'm still waiting and I'm not yet selling. I want where I'm going to put the stop loss to be very perfect, and not only perfect, the targets, the TP level should make sense, right? So that's why I'm still waiting, and I'm not yet doing anything yet. So we would see. Imagine you're using a 100-point stop loss. A 100-point stop loss is like a load of money. Anyway, let's give it a moment. Let's give it a moment. So we have 2 minutes to the close of the first 15 minutes candle, and it's not looking good for buyers. Okay, So it's not looking good for buyers, which means that if we decide to sell, this would be our stop loss level. This would be our stop loss level. Like, imagine if the 15 minutes candle close with this big rejection like this, it means that sellers are already stepping in heavily in this level, right? And we soon need to join them. We soon need to join them, actually. We soon need to join the seller. So as much as I'm still waiting, there's 1 more minute for this to go. So in 1 more minute now, this is gonna finish. Okay, in 1 minute the candle is gonna finish printing, and then if you're looking for sniper entry, this is the best area to get the sniper entry. But so I'm positioning already. I'm positioning myself, getting ready. There's a chance that NASDAQ will just fly and boom. Okay. I think NASDAQ is already changing character right now. It has not happened visually. It does not happen visually, but the momentum is there. The momentum is there. And if right here, that's 150, that's already too much. From here now, 108. All right, so the first 15 minutes candle close, and it closes indecisive for buyers, and that's a good sign that our sell potential is going to happen. So now I just need to wait for a better pricing. If I take the trade right now, I can get a 1 to 2. If I risk $100, I can get a 1 to 2 to the next demand level. But then just one more thing I need to check before I take the trade. S&P 500 is already doing something wonderful. So guys, I'm going to take a sell on NASDAQ, and I'm going to use a low risk, but let me wait just 1 more minute. Wait, I think I just saw a pullback now to the upside, and that's not good. Okay, looking like the buys are actually now again flying. I want to be sure. Why? But why? But why? But why? But why? So if I take a buy, it's right now, I'll just be cooked because the buyers are still pushing the price. So there are some type of traders who thinks that the price is still low enough for them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to risk the profits that I currently have on the account. So I'm going to take a sell. All right, guys, I took a early sell and I put my stop here, but I'm using like a very small risk right now because there is a chance that NASDAQ would still go higher, but I also don't want to miss out on I also do not want to miss out. So I'm already in the trade right now. I just took a sell. I took a sell when the pullback happened. So my stop loss is going to be above the current price level, 24627. 24627. So my stop loss is exactly $59, which is basically the profits that I have on the account. So if this should go wrong, that the sell is not exactly the direction, then at least I know that I'm not gonna lose too much. All right, so I'm just gonna lose right now 58. Let me just make it 54, 53. All right, so I'm in the trade. I am in the sell. I'm taking the sell, and let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I'm taking the sell. Hopefully that works out. If it works out, to be good. And if it works out, honestly, it's gonna pass us the challenge. Not only pass us the challenge, but also make us significant amount of money. I'm going to set the TP. The TP is going to be the next level. where's the TP going to be? Let me see one thing. The TP level is going to be, so my stop loss is exactly this. My entry is somewhere here. Okay, now my stop is my TP. I'm going to target, anyway, the full amount I need in order for us to pass the challenge is actually what I want to target in terms of profit. So I'm going to target TP at, let's see, wow, the sell is actually happening. Like, I'm already in profit. So I'm in profit. 24331, let's see, 24236. Let me see 24236 as a TP level. 2424236 as a TP level. So in order to pass the challenge right now, we need about $190. So I'm just gonna put the trade to exactly that, 200. I'm gonna put the trade to $190. Is 193. So if the trade manage to push all the way to where I put my TP here, 200 points, boom, we're done. We are done. Right now, we're already making about $62 of profits. Whoa. Oh my God, man. This is just keep flying. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Anyway, let's give it a minute. If we get to make all the profit that we need in this session, honestly, that is incredible. That would be incredible. But hopefully this is not just like, you know, a fake out whereby NASDAQ is just making us happy and I just start buying all of a sudden. So I'm even thinking I should go break even right now, because right now there's no point in risking any more money when it has moved like this. So potentially, anyway, let me just leave it. Let me leave the stop loss where it is. Doesn't matter. Let me leave the stop loss where it's supposed to be. All right. The buys are recovering the trade to the upside bar. I'm hoping that everything looks good. I'm actually hoping that it goes well. Okay. So maybe the sellers right now are facing some rejection. I'm even thinking of adding a second entry. I am thinking of adding a second entry. Like, I can protect the first entry. Oh, okay. Buyers are also pushing the price a lot upward. But you know, like I already know before, as long as I set the exact profits, I mean money that I want to risk on the trade, then my own job is just to leave it and let everything play out. Like, I don't have to be touching it, you know. The only thing I'm thinking right now is that I want to add to my position so that, you know, it can be fast for us to, you know, make the profit that we're looking for and then get out of the market. So, which is the only thing that I am considering right now. That's the only thing I am considering doing. Right. So let's let the market run, and also in about 8 minutes now, the stream might end. But if the trade is still running by then, we'll let it keep running until either TP or SL, whichever one. But hopefully TP, of course, that's what we want. And I will keep you all updated on the Telegram. So always join the Telegram channel. The link is in the description, and then, you know, you're going to hear the latest update there first. Okay, so all right, let's just wait. So now I'm waiting on the let's wait on the trading view. So instead of looking at the PNL, let's be looking at the trading view charts. So let's be looking at the charts directly. All right, so this is the chart. It's going well, actually. We're making about $40 right now, and if the trade keeps going in our direction, we're going to make serious money. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully that happens. Let me see S&P 500. S&P 500 on the other hand is actually showing a more bearish sign than NAS100, you know. So, but let's see. Let's stay on 15 minutes as well. Let's stay on 15 minutes. So our stop loss is nested above, and the stop loss is okay. Where we put the stop loss is actually okay, because if they manage to go all the way to where the stop loss is, then what's the point? All right. So now we're in the trade, and it's just to wait that remains. So let's wait for the profits to come. Let's wait for the profit to come to us. The profit is gonna come. You can see we're just floating like heavily. So what's happening is that there is equal volatility between the traders, you know, buyers and sellers. So the price is fluctuating, going up, going down, going up, going down, like aggressively. So anyway, no problem. Let me show you the equity edge account itself, so you see the progress. All right, so this is the equity edge. We've taken 4 trades in total right now. You know, the first 2 trades were losing trade. The one I took yesterday that I closed this morning was a winning trade. Now I just took one now that is still running. So hopefully when it finishes running, this is the one that would pass the phase 2. Honestly, I'll be very happy if that happens, and we don't have to look for another trade again for on the challenge account until the live account. I wanted this to be over on time so that we can go to the next account. We're going to be trading 50K, 100K accounts. So I want that to happen like ASAP, you know, like let's start doing bigger stuffs. So but for now we are just going to be chilling. Let's be waiting. We are patient, and we would get there. But it's looking like the sell is actually happening, because if you see the way it's happening on the MT5, it's moving very quickly, like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. When price is doing like this, the dominant area usually wins, even though we are at a demand zone, right? So that possesses a lot of liquidity points for people. Many people would have already put their stop loss. If they are buying right now, people will put their stop loss in this level, you know, this. So let me draw it properly. Well, for people who are buying, they'll be putting their stop loss here. But there's another demand zone right here below them, right? That price can potentially get into. And that's why my TP is actually inside of that box here. So for my stop, I'm risking about $50, and I need to make $190. So that's almost 1 to 4. Wow. I didn't think about that before. That's like a 1 to 4. So we need to get a 1 to 4. Yeah. Almost, yeah, not exactly 1 to 4, but like 1 to 3 point something. And then we're going to we're going to take the full TP at that time. So all right, in 3 minutes now we're going to end the stream, and I'll be sending the updates on the Telegram. But for now, let's see again what's happening on the trade. So right now the trade is running about, you know, still floating around $50 profit. Still floating around $50 profit. So I hope everything goes well. If it goes well, it's good for us. It would be so some of the TP is basically I'm doing a 1 to 3. So my stop is actually about 80 points from where I entered. I entered at the top. You can see on the MT5, I entered at the top here. But my TP is, let me switch to 30-minute time frame. My TP is just a little bit below the last candle low itself. So hopefully that we come now and take this low out and move a little bit more. I'm gonna hit TP like that, and then before they do the reversal to the upside. Okay, so let's go. All right. Let's go. 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 Wow, it's flying now. We're almost making $100. You know, we're almost making $100. We are almost making. All right. So in 1 minute's time now, I'm gonna go away and we will update each other on the Telegram. Okay, I think sell is looking good right now. The pressure is coming now to the sell side. Honestly, incredible. I wanted to add an extra position at the top, but I just thought that okay, there's no need to rush things. And this decision sometimes comes, or a lot of time when I'm trading, you know, you figure like, oh, you know what, it's going in my direction. Let me add more position. It's a good thing to add to a winning trade. It's just that if you already pre-calculated a risk and you know that you're okay with that risk, if on the fly you change that calculation and then you add another risk, it tends to mess up the way you look at the trade again and again. You might just find yourself, you know, constantly going back and check the charts and just checking if I make money, if I lose money. All right, so let's not do that. Let's just wait. This single one can pass us the account. Right, this single one that we have, it can, you know, it can go our direction, or if not, so whatever happens. Okay, a new candle just opened. A new 15 minutes candle just opened, and it's potentially pulling up. Okay, potentially pulling up. You would have loved to see the candle to be pulling downward instead of, you know, going the opposite direction. But this is not, you know, like it's not uncommon as long as you make sure that the risk that we have on the on this trade is acceptable. Okay, so let's just leave it. All right, guys. I'm gonna update you on the Telegram how this trade goes. Hopefully, we make money, and if we do, I'll share it. If we also should, for any reason, take stop loss, I'll share it. Let's have a nice one. Happy and safe trading, everybody. I'll see you again very soon, and stay tuned. Join the Telegram channel if you're not yet. The link is in the description, and then you always have the update. All right, for now, happy and safe trading, everybody. I'm going away, and we will see each other on London session. Bye for now.